Welcome to the General's Gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pursuit of 0 Hour continues. Today we are brought to the lands of Tournament Desert.
Two men fighting against all odds to find good replays. Will they succeed? You're about to find out.
So far we
In
have.
this episode of the General Gentlemen, we've had a great run, let's be honest. And since we probably posted in order, how good have the last couple of 0 Hour games been, guys?
I also like how they have game
Comp
sounds.
champ.
I'm a fan of that.
Dude, how great are game sounds. Game sounds are a good time. Our players are hopefully also going to have a good time, or at least someone is. Tod-Xtinction will be our
He was super weapon.
super weapon, yes. Yeah.
And the China was the nuclear, or is the nuclear in the present tense. Yo, MC didn't know how to speak in the present tense. That verse has some words in it that I won't say, but take my word for it.
This is the... Oh, I love the... Thank God I'm not playing against a GLA player building placement. That's what I love to see. See, like, Tod-Xtinction takes it to the next level. Like, most USA players will build, like, on an angle, like, angled barracks in War Factory. The next level is building them side by side.
It looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. The consistency of the building placement has me pretty happy. The inconsistency of the length of the scaffolds, the width of the scaffolds is triggering me a little bit, but overall I'm fairly happy with how this has gone.
I really like how you can freely rotate the buildings in any direction, not pivoting between 4 angles. It's 360 degree, and that gives you a lot of precision, and that makes the base building a lot more fun in a very subtle way. I think it's something that I wish all other RTS games.
Yeah,
because I think even in
skill-based.
StarCraft,
It's like
you can't rotate anything in StarCraft.
No, you can't, and it makes it
no!
like... Yeah.
Wow, he missed microed his rock V. He drove it into the Battle Master.
But even in, I think in StarCraft, that also plays into the strategy aspect of it. The fact that, like, you can't rotate the buildings, that's important. You can't. But in a game like 0, it's fantastic. And a lot of games, that, like, adds a new level to base building. I think a new...
Yeah, but for the base building to be meaningful, there actually has to be reasons why you would do base building. So, walling off things is an example, or having a distance between suppliers is one thing. So, but for base building to be meaningful, it has to have reasons. And so you can also look at Rise of Nations, the way that you want to funnel in choke points.
Or like the position you place your temple in relative to the city. And
yeah,
like,
and so you can garrison, say, a caravan on its way to another city in a market to avoid.
Yeah.
So I like Rise of Nations as another example of meaningful base building. It's something that I haven't written about yet, and possibly never, but I think there's a lot you could say about what actually makes fun base building, because I get kind of annoyed when people say, oh, I didn't like base building. I didn't like how Dawn of War 2 didn't have base building, but the base building in Dawn of War 1 was really meaningless. There wasn't really anything to it.
No,
so like it didn't matter that there
was
wasn't base building in DAO 2.
It wouldn't have mattered. Like, I don't think it would have played out very well in DAO 2 if it had.
Because you don't have the space for it.
Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, the way the game is, just the way the game would have had to be markedly different for there to be base building.
Yeah, and say Company of Heroes, that you have base building in that, but the bases don't do anything apart from reinforcement, and so you can place them in in certain spots for reinforcement. But really, that's negligible. So the base building is pretty much just cosmetic in Co, and I think you could take away base building from Co and nothing would actually change.
No, it wouldn't matter. So yeah, the way they've done it, it's fine. It just wouldn't matter if they removed it.
Wow,
so,
double troop crawler. He has flashbangs though, so he might be okay here.
Yeah, hopefully so. I mean, flashbangs are fantastic, but it doesn't have flashbangs inside Vs. Flash V is much more effective than just ranges on the ground.
Oh, wow.
But hey, it could still work. And another barracks also getting thrown down at a really bad time. Not sure what's getting produced here.
Well, the double barracks is good. It's also just more structures that spawn RedGuard if it's destroyed. He's going straight for the supply, though. I like that. EMP Patriot will not save you versus this many RedGuard. Here come the flashbangs. Nuke Battle Master is obviously great versus the Rangers. Or EMP Patriot gets him.
Actually, still within tagging range as well, so that's going to be fantastic. These RedGuard have taken a lot of damage from the flashbangs, but still have to be finished off by something. Maybe even Crushers could save it at this point. It's a garrison, I believe, inside of the barracks. He's actually trying to chain that, but since the Rangers aren't firing as they run out of the barracks, it's probably not the most effective means.
Ambo actually isn't going to be that helpful there, because the Ambo is weaker than a Humvee.
Pretty much insta-targeted by the Red Guards. This is requiring a lot of micro now for RedGuard. If he can start targeting down the buildings, he'll be in a fantastic position. I think Barracks first. Barracks will get taken down incredibly quickly by the Red Guard, then they can focus on the war factory and you have less threats to worry about.
So the Amber is good for crushing rocket troops because they have rocket resistance, but against RedGuard, I don't think they have any bonus over a Humvee there. I guess they're just
rifles,
cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah, the gun damage. So he's going to take this one barracks down. But actually 2 barracks is down.
That is going to spawn in the ranges. Let's see how that factors into things. He didn't take them out one at a time, which is interesting. I thought he might group up his units, but the Red Guard aren't even targeting down the ranges. At this point, Red Guard is focusing too much on his macro, and his Red Guard are suffering for it. Ambo is going to successfully find the crushers. However, 2 barracks have gone down. The units from Red Guard traded very efficiently there.
Now, with no barracks, there's going to be a stall in production of V. So that's bought RedGuard some time.
Red Guard must be floating here.
No, because he went for it. He went for an Overlord.
Okay, but the only reason is he just started a prop center supply, and I bet he's building another Overlord and a Lotus.
Yeah.
I bet he's building all 4 of those things right now. I'll bet you.
Oh wow, there's already one here.
Oh, yeah.
And so there's no Vs. Well, there's no Rock Vs that is. So these Toe Vs won't be too effective here. Okay, that's really nasty there with that laser lock. As the main turret's out of position, go for the missile defender.
Won't even matter because Overlord.
Yeah, well, he's already paid him. Actually, maybe not because when you factor in the Gatling cannon.
Definitely paid it so
needs to just make sure he doesn't get laser locked to death here. Retarget, bro, no! Well, he gets the barracks. He gets the barracks. Yeah, so again, he's going to be stalling out the Rock V production. So that's okay. I mean, that Overlord did a lot of damage.
That was a very smart play. Dude, I was right. With the production tab, I knew exactly what I was producing.
Well, didn't get the all caps. He's going right for the kill.
Yeah, I think that's the right play. Setting that forward Overlord just stopped the V production. It means these Overlords should just close the game. There's no reason they shouldn't. These Overlords should close the game right now.
And there's no search and destroy, so these Vs are not going to be good, even if they're full. Wow, sells
it straight away.
Now, the EMP is going to be effective if it gets within range. RedGuard just has to make sure he avoids the Patriots.
Okay, these are good sells because eventually... Oh, wow, this is... I was hoping there was a cash deal, but okay, supply capture isn't the worst thing as well. That's actually probably a good play. So supplies are going to be important, but only if Tod-Xtinction can hold this game. If he doesn't hold right now, he loses. So he has to hold first. Holding first is the most important thing. I think Lotus is going to get sniped.
Yeah, that's fine. Got the... Oh, wow, actually runs away.
Okay.
So there's going to be no supplies, no oils for either player. Rebuilding the supply behind the Patriot.
Okay, so this is good. So Tod-Xtinction will have plenty of cash. I think he's played this perfectly.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't mean he closes the game.
How did the Lotus not get revealed?
I have no idea, man. Must be right on the edge. This is insane Lotus micro from RedGuard.
Because it's the pathing of the spy drone, not actually the Humvee that reveals. Wow, that Overlord just got blown up though. It's still alive barely.
This micro is great. I love this. Tod-Xtinction's playing excellent. Finally finds the Lotus. So going to be sniped down. However, the oil derrick does. Sorry, the power plant does fall. That means
there it goes.
The EMP Patriots are going to be disabled. Can RedGuard take advantage of that? He's certainly going to try to. Has a troop crawler here in addition to those Overlords, obviously with the intention of taking down the Patriots, but it doesn't even need to do that anymore. They have been unpowered, and I'm pretty sure Tod-Xtinction will not only have to build the oil derrick, but also the upgrade. Oh, this Overlord micro is not what you want.
Yeah, it needs an ECM here pretty badly.
You really should be pushing forward with these Overlords now and trying to collapse down upon to the EMP Patriots and make sure they get taken down. Okay, right, so the EMP Patriots are repowered.
Uh-oh.
One of the Overlords has fallen, but the EMP Patriot's firing. Okay, now we need to get the troop crawler forward so the EMP Patriot goes down. Here we go, there's the evac.
I like that troop crawler, that's really smart. There's a lot of missile defenders, but still, they're not going to be that useful versus RedGuard.
Yeah.
Didn't retarget. Okay, here come the Humvees as well.
Yeah, this is really smart. Going to be typing down the Overlords first, but now the RedGuard are going to be firing. Okay, so the Rangers coming out from the Patriot. That's nice. All these RedGuards should be taken down. A really well-microed engagement by Tod-Xtinction, and finally the Overlord comes back up, only to run straight into 10 laser locks.
Something ECMs. It's so crucial against these laser-locking missile defenders.
Okay, so there are now 2 Rock Vs and an Ambo. These can go aggressive. There's no search and destroy, but I mean, Tod-Xtinction could maybe out-micro the Overlord turrets here. It's pretty much the way he plays it. I do love that RedGuard is kind of bunkering up. He's putting some defenses down, making sure that these Vs can't just go aggressive on him. Kind of forcing a reset, if anything, here. So it's good that Tod-Xtinction has managed to hold on, but, well, I mean, will the reset even work? Because his reset on 1 supply versus 4 supplies. That's where the resets ended up.
Well, that's expired, and because
Okay,
he hasn't been
almost done.
mining the whole... Well, I guess that's actually expired
That's expired too,
so,
at the top.
Alright, well... In that case, still has the old Derek though. The Lotus hasn't recapped... Well, hasn't capped this left one at all. Flashbane's clearing up these garrisons, so that's quite nice to see.
That's RD Strike Carpet Bomb, so that's supply and barracks going down.
That's the... Doesn't really supply currently. Yeah.
I don't know if he needed that, actually. I don't know. Does he need the Carpet Bomb? I didn't think he needed the Carpet Bomb.
I don't know.
Double 2 eyes, sorry, might be wrong. Anyway, just to make sure, don't mind it, whatever.
Where are the ECMs?
Where are the ECMs?
What is going on? Oh, there we go. They're double ECMs.
Where are the Dragon tanks?
What do you... Okay, here's the question for you. What triggers the fabled Blake more? Seeing angry mobs without AK-47s or seeing overlords without ECMs?
Oh. Look, after the game we casted before, I think I have to say at this point it's like angry mobs without ECM, without AK-47s.
I would agree, just because it's easy. There's no positioning or micro required to hit the AK button. At least with ECMs, you got to position them. You know, you got to put them in formation like he has there, so they move at the same speed and such.
You might have some excuse as to the reason you're not doing it. So
yeah,
kind of the. I guess you could say the split micro of RedGuard leaves something to be desired. He's not microing as many units as I was kind of hoping he would be microing.
What?
But it might not matter because this army could just push through and end the game. So we'll see.
Okay, that power's gonna go down.
These cells are so good from Tod-Xtinction.
He has a troop crawler, but I'm guessing there's no ranges there, but just outranging them anyway with the Humvee.
Yeah, it works. ECM positioning. ECM positioning. Okay, saves the overlords are only being saved just as a result of
that a battle bunker?
Battle bunker on the overlord.
That's not.
Don't do this.
That's not the prop center, bro. That doesn't heal your tank.
Among things the General's Gentlemen don't recommend, your bunker on your overlords is certainly one of them. But man, Tod-Xtinction might lose here. That would be so sad. Oh, he even saves the dozer. He's playing out of his mind. Tod-Xtinction is playing insane.
Well, let's see.
Does he have to start a scaffold?
Two V's in an ambo. One of the Chinooks gets shot out of the sky.
I hope that was the one with the dozer inside.
No, it was that one there. Is he going to build a power plant? Well, okay, it's a power plant.
Yeah, I think he needed a scaffold. Oh no, he's got another one there. So maybe he cancels the other scaffold.
There must be some kind of support power soon, though.
Yeah, you would think.
Maybe. I guess he probably doesn't have enough for the EMP, and then he still is waiting for the cooldowns on his other ones.
I think he just like
retarget.
He like does this right, and then moves the dozer. So like if you use a support power on the power plant, another scaffold just goes down, so it doesn't matter.
He has the capture upgrade, so he can cap this oil.
The right play here would be to...
Oh wait, it's gonna blow up the power plant.
GG.
Yeah, dozer's down, so what's left?
Oh, he started a scaffold. He's out of control. I think there's another one on the other side of the base. Tod-Xtinction is playing out of his mind.
Okay, so if he sends a truck over here, the Humvees will auto-attack the truck and blow up his own cold fusion. That would be the sick play to make. He actually gets his own ECM by the nuclear radiation. Mass laser locks here, and no ECM, but it's okay. Whoa, it's not okay. Just chain detonation there of the overlords.
Yeah, it's going to be enough as it turns out.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we're going to take out the production here as well. The missile defenders are making sure that the one scaffold remaining is actually covered. It has full vision with these Chinooks as well. Setting out the Chinooks for vision would be the best play here.
He must have, RedGuard too, but he must have an arty strike at some point. If he keeps his CC alive for long enough. Oh, another overlord.
I don't really understand what's going on. Can I get there in time?
Yeah, did you get it? Oh wow.
It lives.
Pretty sure that was within range, but he just didn't get enough firing in time. That should have been, I think, a troop crawl, and he should have also gone around the left.
Okay, now the truck's trying to play.
Right, too late though.
It's too late. They're not going to target it. The missile defenders outside the range, and they're going to outplay this. Where's the arty strike? Surely it's available. I don't understand. Is it not? Why is he splitting? Kill the CC.
No, he's worried about an arty. That's actually quite clever.
But like the arty on the scaffold will end the game. So why is he worried about the units?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Maybe like a dozer. I don't know. This is sort of weird. Hey.
Does he have another scaffold? He definitely doesn't have another scaffold.
There's no scaffold. Or is there? No, I don't see a scaffold anywhere.
Okay. I mean, surely isn't the arty strike up yet? It must be close. Surely it's close.
Does it have a longer cooldown?
He does have a longer cooldown, but not by that much. I didn't think. Like less than a minute?
Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh my god, he didn't focus the CC down in time.
That's game.
Oh,
Oops.
that's the worst feeling because actually, dude, maybe not. He actually was going to
Is that
lose
the
the
last
CC
building?
first. Jesus. So he won by about 10 seconds.
Less, like
Yeah,
5
5.
seconds? That was the last building? Wow.
What is with all of
What
these
is that
games of casting
game?
tonight? This has been fantastic. That was a nuts game.
That was insane.
A lot of mistakes there from RedGuard.
And Tod-Xtinction just played out of his mind.
Yeah, that was sick.
If you just out of his mind, those cells were this next level expert. If you want to see how Tod-Xtinction dealt with that Overlord push, that is the perfect way to deal with that Overlord push. Those cells were so on point. Instant selling, instant rebuilding of War Factory and Barracks. The laser locks were good. His evacs were good. Everything was amazing.
You know what wasn't
Yeah.
amazing? The ECM micro, Blake. That wasn't amazing.
ECM micro.
I'm still, my hands are
average at
shaking
best,
just from the ECM micro. It's
No,
going
it's
to take
just-
me a while to,
game. Well, so he literally won that game by about 5 seconds because I can't believe he didn't just try and focus down the CC. Maybe
Yeah.
he actually thought, like, he was actually playing off the RD Strike timer. He's just like, okay, I can't kill the CC in time before the RD Strike comes out. I mean, he must have been close though. I reckon he could have almost taken out that command center.
Yeah.
Wow. That was, yeah, so Tod-Xtinction wins the game by literally 5 seconds, which is just, yeah, insane. That RD Strike, yeah, can you imagine how hard RedGuard was spamming that RD Strike button?
Yeah.
The RD Strike button, just to try and end it, but, wow. So,
Well, that's it. That was a great game. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Those down to the wire games are always the best, and there's no shortage of ways that can happen in 0 Hour. So thanks for watching. If you want to support us on Patreon to maintain Blake's 5 video per week schedule, then you can support us on Patreon. The link's below in the description. You can get certain rewards like a replay casted, get one of these GG shirts, various things like that.
certainly would appreciate it. Allows us to keep finding these hype replays and casting them, so any support is certainly appreciated.
And
Thank
follow me on Twitter at GG the Machine.
Don't follow
It's
me
in
on
the
Twitter. I don't
description.
tweet very much. It wouldn't be worthwhile.
Yeah, you have 7
follow, so-
retweets, all of which are me. Right?
Probably. Sounds about right. Thanks, guys.